What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. While we are still in this beautiful paradise here in Kenya, we decided to use this beautiful backdrop to do this video today.
So a lot of people have asking, and as you would have noticed from last week's Q&A basically, they keep coming from like, what is your favorite spot to visit in Kenya? And like, if I were to go to this place, where would I go? So today I think we're gonna do a top 5 best spots in Kenya. Maybe later on we'd break it down to like top 5 safari or top 5 coast, but for now we're gonna do an overall. Yeah.
Overall.
That was weird.
If you never watched any of our video and you're wondering who are those guys, well, we've been traveling every single week in Kenya only for the past 9 months. We have visited a lot of different places on the coast and all around the country, did a ton of safaris, so those are our qualification today. So without further ado, we're gonna start with our top 5. Make sure to stay until the end because we're gonna give you some special mentions as well. So like the video now and let's get this started.
During this, we're going to do safari and coast in the top 5. And quick disclaimer, we're doing this in the sense of overall. So we are counting in the food, the facility, the accommodation, all of it.
Yeah, the service, everything, like everything included. Like the best overall experience in Kenya that you can get.
Number 5.
Here, the Sands at Chalet in Diani Beach, Kenya. Guys, welcome
to paradise.
An amazing place, mainly because of the accommodation, but overall, I mean, everything is great. The food is great. We did a bunch of activities as well.
Free program throughout the day, so you know what like to do.
Yeah.
The only thing that ticks it down a little bit, food is good,
but
food
it's
is
not
phenomenal.
Out of this world.
Yeah.
But the accommodation, I mean, like, have a look around, guys. It is phenomenal.
Beautiful.
It is the only over-the-water cottage in the country. This has the same feel as the Maldives. You're overlooking the ocean. You have the sunset facing to our right now. The sun is actually going down. It is simply beautiful.
Yes. So if you're not a picky eater or anything, come here. Enjoy this overwater villa.
And I want to stress this, like, the food is not bad at all.
No.
Like, it's very good.
No.
It's just, compared to the other places from 4 to 1, it's number 5.
That's the only reason why.
Number 4.
Starbed.
So we're gonna enjoy the stars, and yeah, we're gonna pick you guys back up in the morning. Good night. Good morning. One of the best night of sleep of our life.
Had in a really, oh yeah, definitely. So Starbeds was phenomenal. Again, it comes down to the accommodation. Service was also great.
Very good, yeah.
Food was good. Like I would say above Sands at Chalet.
Yeah.
Food was definitely great. You just didn't have like the 5-star food, if that makes sense.
But really not far behind, to be honest. The food was really good there. The safari drive, very nice.
Good.
They had probably one of the most comfortable safari truck we have ever been in our entire life. So that's very good. We had a good guide. We saw a lot of animals. It was a really, really nice experience. But what's at the top of that experience is definitely the fact that you're sleeping in this king-size bed outside watching the stars, like,
and you weren't cold. Like it was absolutely
unbelievable
perfect
experience.
Yeah. Down to number 3.
Rock and Sea in Watamu, Kenya.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be with me.
what an experience, and
Yeah.
what a culinary experience.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I know we said this in the video, but we legit had the best pasta of our lives.
And we've been to Italy for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, he is Italian and imports his own ingredients.
The
so-
owner of that place imports all the ingredients from his village back in Italy. They make homemade pasta. And guys, if you ever go there, the lasagna is out of this world.
I didn't know lasagna could taste that good.
Unbelievable. So food, it was a 10 out of 10 for
Yeah.
sure. But on top of that, they had one of the best pool we have ever seen in our lives.
Yeah.
They had an access to a private beach, which was phenomenal, white sand and everything.
Did we say that we stayed in the bubble?
Not yet. I was coming to that. And the accommodation was very unique. You stay in a bubble, literally in a
Yeah.
plastic bubble, actually 3 little bubbles.
Yeah.
And at night, you can see the stars. It is a unique stay for sure.
And if you, in the video too, we also, there's a clip of us being in one of the actual cottages or something, I guess you would call.
There's other options to
They're
stay
beautiful
too. Yeah.
as well. And one thing that also made this just one notch a little higher, so the owner, Stefano, he was phenomenal. He would check in with you every day, not too much, but
Just
enough
enough.
to be like, hey, did you see this spot? If you want, I'm free in 5 minutes, I can show you.
Yeah.
Like,
Very nice
good.
guy.
Yeah.
So overall, amazing food, very unique stay, and very unique staff. Like very, very nice
Amazing.
people.
Amazing.
Number 2.
So this one, I think people might be shocked it's not number 1, but there are reasons why. Giraffe Manor.
How cool is that, guys? We just woke up and now we're on our balcony, and right there's Jessie that came for morning breakfast.
And this, don't get me wrong, it's like a tourist trap in a way. That's what a lot of people are gonna say. That's the most Instagrammable place in the country, that's for sure. But it is such a unique experience for people like us coming from Canada that have never really been close to giraffes ever, going there and having access to those amazing animals, being so close. And
Yeah.
it was so
And like
unique.
to wake up at like 5 a.m. and feed them from your balcony.
Yeah.
Not only that, don't get me wrong, there is like another category of luxury that I had never experienced
Yeah.
before going there. So you basically have your own butler, you have your own server. The guy took all of our pictures and was like, I don't like stand here, do this, blah blah blah.
This guy was like a photograph. Like
Yeah.
he was really good.
And it was our first place that we stayed at that had really, I would call it 5-star dining.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like the food that we ate there was
Some of the best food we've had in
phenomenal.
Kenya, like overall, for sure.
Yeah, so it ticks all the boxes everywhere. But there's one just a little bit better.
A little bit.
Maybe not as luxurious,
No,
but
but
just better.
better overall.
Last but not least, probably doesn't come to a surprise to our normal viewers. Number 1.
Sirikoi.
Oh my goodness.
That was one of the best experience we've had here in Kenya so far. Definitely the best safari we've had by far. The
Yeah.
quality of the guide we had was unbelievable. We saw so many animals, and simply like the conservancy itself is so beautiful. It is literally breathtaking. The mountain, we saw the sunrise coming up. It was amazing.
It was. And don't get me wrong, it probably skews us a little bit because we had such great game drives. And game drives are luck. They truly are.
They are.
But we just had such well-rounded ones. Our first one we had like the sundowner with the lions.
Yep.
And then we had that beautiful sunrise. The food was phenomenal. The staff and the owners amazing. Like they made you feel like you were part of their family. Again, without going too far.
Yeah, we literally at one night just everyone sat at the same table, conversed with everyone. It was very, very nice to just talk to everyone, from people from Kenya, people from other countries. It was just, you know, it makes some interesting conversation. And the attention to details that they have. I mean, I said that I was Canadian and I was missing maple syrup. And when we did our bush breakfast, they showed up with maple syrup.
Real maple syrup.
It said Canada on the bottle.
Yeah.
So I was really impressed with that. And
their chef attempted to make poutine. Like, what else can you get that service of like, hey, I haven't had this in a while. Let's see if we can make it tonight.
Yeah. So I mean, that was unbelievable. So the accommodation, like, it was super nice, like very, very nice. Like the bathroom at Siricourt was like, are you serious? Like, are we in a tent?
We're also forgetting to mention the resident giraffe that just runs around on its own and like follows you back to the tent. Like what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like I cannot say enough good things about this place.
Yeah, for sure the best spot we have been to Kenya so far.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be hard to beat.
It's gonna be really hard to beat. And you know what? For price point, we have paid more at other places. And it was still good, don't get me wrong, but like this was just...
Yeah. Very good experience. Okay, so special mentions in no particular order. We're just gonna tell you what it is, why we like it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just ones that we felt sad that they were being left out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the first one you guys have seen from my reaction, and it's very good price, amazing views, is the Great Rift Valley Airbnb that we stayed at. And we'll try and link that down below for you, or at least the actual name of it.
Yeah.
Basically for those two reasons.
Yeah. It was amazing view of the Rift Valley, amazing sky at night, like, I mean, unbelievable view.
And amazing price.
And it was less than $100. So.
A night, yeah. That's great.
After that, we have Solio by the Safari Collection. Once again, delicious food, amazing accommodation, and I mean, if you like rhinos, that's the place you want to go. We've seen about 100 rhinos in 2 days, easily.
And I think one of the memories that sticks out for me that I've associated with there, doesn't always happen again with safari drives, is when we are driving back at night and we followed the lion back to the...
that was really,
it was our
really
first
cool.
male lion as well, so it holds a special spot in our heart. The next one is Tawi Lodge in Amboseli. That was a bit of a surprise one for us. We literally booked the night before going. They had limited availability, so we're like, let's go. We self-drove in the park. Amboseli is great to drive around.
Yeah, very easy, like you're not gonna get lost, and
The lodge had great food. The best vegetarian options I have ever eaten.
We're not vegetarian, but the vegetarian options there was just unbelievable. Like,
I ate
so
them
good.
They were better, in my opinion at least.
And I saw, I mean, like, you know, cheetahs, we saw lions, hyenas, and a ton of elephants, and all that with the Mount Kilimanjaro in the background. It is priceless.
Yeah, that was definitely amazing.
And last one but not least, the Ark. That was one of our first trip, making it even more special for us. And the reason why we loved it, elephants are probably our favorite animals. Being so close to elephants, and especially for the first time, it made it really, really special. Basically, the Ark is a massive building that is built right in front of a waterhole. And the animals are actually coming very, very close to lick the salt in the mud. So it makes for some very, very nice sighting, and on top of that, the food is good, the service was really nice, and it was very cheap too to go there compared to all those other places.
Yeah, it was. And not gonna lie, I did enjoy the fact that it got cool.
Yeah, the temperature is very nice at night. Yeah, for sure. We were wearing sweaters and stuff in the afternoon and at night, so yeah, you don't have to sweat all the time in Kenya.
So anyways, those are our top 5 with our special mentions because they're special to us.
We just had to give you guys more. So we're gonna list everything we've talked about down below with location and as much information as we can. For prices, to be honest, look on their website because prices, they're always changing because of the time of the year. And if you are resident, always send them an email, ask for the resident rate because most of the time it's not advertised. So send them an email. And even if you're not resident, send them an email anyway because most of the time they'll give you at least 10% off, and sometimes on a trip that, you know, is a few thousands of dollars, then you'll save a few $100. We do that all the time and it works 90% of the time.
Worst they're gonna say is no.
Yeah, always ask for a better price. So the sun is going down. We're gonna lose our filming light real soon. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let us know in the comment down below if you agree with our choice.
Yeah.
And if you have any other thing to actually suggest to us, because we're always looking for a new location to visit as we travel pretty much every single week.
Absolutely.
So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys
In the next one.